I got to get up early in the morning, so if I sleep till 8 a.m., that's sleeping in for me.
Wow, that's depressing.
Yeah.
Welcome to Beverages with Brad. This is my guest, Scott Higgens.
It's been a career-long dream of mine to be on Beverages with Brad.
Hey, you made it.
I made it. This is the real thing. This is the only credit I'm going to use from now on. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. February 2002, stepped on stage to Comedy Connection in Boston.
Was that your first open mic?
Yep. The entire time on stage, my 5-minute set that lasted 3 minutes and 12 seconds, I was just me trying not to throw up. I got a couple laughs, so it was successful for the first time.
You were pretty nervous up there.
As soon as I got off stage, I went right in the bathroom and threw up.
Wow. Oh, you
I actually threw
like
up.
Jimmy Rabbit in 8 Mile.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When I came out, the manager came over to me and he goes, "Nice job." I'm like, "Thanks." Within 6 months, I was offered a weekend hosting. It's been great. I mean, I can't imagine doing anything else now. It just drives me. I love doing it. I get to work with a ton of great people. I get to meet my heroes. Meeting Bill Burr was one of my favorite moments. I was hosting. He was headlining. This is just before he blew up.
How was it working with him?
He just nicest guy.
Tell me your best and worst experiences on stage.
Still to this day, my best experience had to be the first time opening up for John Panette. He was the first big name that I got to open up for. He was my daughter's favorite comic, and when I told him that, he said, "Let's call her," and called and spoke to her.
That's cool. All right, worst experience.
There's a couple. I did a bachelor party at a motorcycle club. We're in the middle of my set. The guy fired a gun into the ceiling.
Awesome.
If you bring a gun to a comedy show and you fire it, you win. I'm not going to pick on you.
I will drop the mic and run.
So I plowed through. I just kept doing my act. I didn't even acknowledge it.
Shot you.
But probably the absolute, by far worst, was the Red Sox, their first World Series win back in 2004.
Boy, yeah.
Get booked to do a comedy night at a sports club, and it was Game 2 of the ALCS Red Sox-Yankees. Then he thinks that it's going to be a good idea we'll mute the TVs, and you can do the show, but they'll still watch the game.
So basically it's like, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make everybody here hate you. Good luck.
I was willing to forego any payment and just go home. They mute the TVs, everybody boos the muting of the TVs.
Awesome.
I bring the host up, who 3 minutes into his set just looks over at me and the other comic and goes, "Is anybody even listening to me at this point?"
Hey, you're doing your act for the other comics.
We basically did the aristocrats type of thing where we just started saying the most hideous things we could into the mic.
See if anybody noticed.
Just to see if anybody paid attention. Yeah. And that was the entire show.
What did the owner say to you afterwards? Like, "Hey, great job."
No, he came up to us and he paid us. He goes, "Hey, sorry about that. Probably should have picked a different night." And we're like, "Yeah, do you think?"
Yeah, maybe the Super Bowl we could do.
Yeah. What are you doing for the NBA Finals? I think the Celtics are in it this year.
Tell me about your writing process.
I don't write anything verbatim anymore. I write down the concepts, and I go on stage and I just kind of let it happen. Let it be a little more organic. Because I want, when I'm on stage, for it to be more conversational. When I was reciting and something happened, because my head is on what's coming next, I couldn't be in the moment.
It's hard to jump out of it because you're afraid you're going to lose your spot.
Exactly. But I also try not to say it the same way every night. I got that tip from Louis C.K. in an interview he did, because it keeps it fresh for us.
What do your wife and kids think of the comedy?
Now, my older two can go to shows. And they're kind of cool with it, especially my oldest, because I pick up her bar tab, so she thinks it's awesome.
She's sick of your act?
No.
They still think you're funny?
Yeah.
Does your wife still think you're funny?
Not at all. My wife's, she's a great one to bring to shows because she's difficult for me to make laugh. So if I make her laugh, I know it's a really good joke.
You're like, if I can get my wife to laugh, I can crush.
Exactly.
Do you ever come into come to living room like, "All right, I got a new one for you"?
Last night, and I said, "Here's a joke," and I literally got one sentence in. She goes, "No, that's not funny."
Wow. If you bring 10 jokes to her, she's gonna like maybe 1 out of the 10.
1 to 2. Honestly, if she says, "Yeah, that'll work," it's gonna kill. If she goes, "It's all right," it'll still work.
Yeah.
If she goes, "That's not funny," it may be salvageable, but I'll probably throw it away.
Get rid of it. You recently opened your own branch of Funny for Funds?
Yes, last July officially launched. I cover from, if you draw a line through Hartford and Connecticut, all the way to the Rhode Island line. And I was honored when they asked me.
Yeah, that's exciting.
I'm really enjoying producing shows now. And if I can continue to grow my Scott Higgens Live Productions that does the my branch of Funny for Funds and my theater shows that I'm doing. That's really where I'm kind of focusing things right now because I really enjoy doing that. I'm just going to enjoy the ride.
Scott Higgens, ladies and gentlemen.